The chip shortage threatens the future of technology. What is happening to cause the global chip shortage? The global shortage of microchips has been dubbed as a doomsday scenario for the technology industry. The shortages have been caused by a variety of factors, from the industry's transition to 10-nanometer chip production to the trade war between China and the United States. A majority of analysts attribute this shortage to a rapid growth in demand from emerging markets, such as India and China. They also say that this shortage is not isolated to computer chips but extends into many other types of semiconductors, including those used in cars and military equipment. As a result, companies are scrambling for solutions, cutting production, stockpiling inventory, or even turning to substitutes like silicon. But nothing seems likely to end the crisis soon. Why the shortage is happening and how it affects you? According to a report by IC Insights, the global silicon wafer supply has been overtaken by demand for the first time. This is a result of a rapid increase in demand for semiconductors and a slowing chip production growth. This has led to shortages in the market. The shortage has affected many industries financially, and it is expected that this will continue to happen as long as there are no breakthroughs in technology. Various uses for silicon wafers and why it's important to find solutions for the current crisis. It is a well-known fact that the semiconductor industry has undergone a lot of changes in the past decade. In this era where AI and IoT are growing exponentially, semiconductors have to be able to keep up with these trends. Silicon wafers are used extensively in the manufacturing of electronics and other products that require microchips. The silicon wafer crisis has been around for quite some time now. This is mainly because there aren't enough silicon wafers available for high-end products like smartphones, computers, etc. The problem stems from two major factors: lack of new production lines and low yield rates. What are the predictions for future semiconductor demand? The semiconductor market is evolving at an unprecedented rate. With silicon-based chips now in their sixth decade, the industry has seen exponential growth, with demand for chips outpacing Moore's Law. The industry is also faced with maintaining performance and power efficiency levels with shrinking device sizes, while simultaneously adding features that require more transistors to implement. Changes in manufacturing processes are also making it harder to economically produce chips using silicon-based technology. We believe that these challenges will lead to a future chip shortage and will affect the semiconductor market forecast significantly. Causes of the supply crisis in integrated circuit manufacturing. The semiconductor supply chain is a complex system. It all starts with mining the raw materials to the production of these chips. The complexity of this system has been one of the reasons for the demand for integrated circuits. In recent years, there have been disruptions in global semiconductor supply chains that have caused a shortage in silicon chips. This shortage has been a result of a number of factors, including a rise in demand and an increase in complexity. How to deal with the scarcity in the market and who are affected by it. When the next recession hits, it is said that there will be a 0.5% probability of an industry-wide chip shortage. Chip makers are still not able to make enough chips to fulfill the needs of the industry. The three big players are experiencing production problems and can't keep up with demand for 10nm and 7nm process nodes, while the other manufacturers in Taiwan and China are experiencing reduced spending on precision machinery technologies. The consequences of this shortage could be: 1. Higher prices for end products. 2. Delayed delivery dates. 3. Less innovation in industries related to semiconductor technology. Is there anything we can do to prevent this crisis? When we look at the current state of the market, we see that there is a lot of uncertainty and fear. Businesses worry about how to keep their operations going without having enough silicon. There are a few things that companies can do in order to prevent a silicon shortage crisis. Companies should start looking into whether or not they need to move their operations overseas because the US is running low on silicon resources. The best thing that any company can do is to start looking for ways to innovate and find new ways to replace silicon with another material.